What's up, everyone? In today's video, I want to cover Chainlink. I want to cover levels to the upside as well as levels to the downside, where pricing could be heading next, and also my game plan. But before we do that, I want to ask that you guys please like this video and subscribe. That would definitely help me out a lot, and I would greatly appreciate it. So let's go ahead and start off with the monthly chart. We're currently at $9, $10 zone, at a very important support. There are a few levels that I am looking at that are very important. First of it being the point of control of this entire range, a range dating back to October of 2020. So as you guys can see, we did tap that level with a POC, and currently we have had a reaction. So pricing has found support in this area, which is also a very key resistance back in the bear market. As you guys can see, for nearly 2 years, the $9 to $10 zone was a very strong resistance during that bear market. So now we're here testing it as support. But also to keep in mind and point out, we did take the liquidity in of August of 2024, swing failure pattern, and we are above it now. So that's some sign of strength. Still need a little bit more convincing, in my opinion. But for now, we are testing and supporting it, and it is holding. As far as the levels to the upside, I think if we do end up holding the point of control here, we could be looking at a bounce up to the value area high with volume profile. Losing the value area high usually means that we go down to revisit the point of control, and if that is lost, then the value area low is a level that also to keep in mind of. But as of now, we are holding that point of control. Until we lose that, I feel like we can begin looking into levels to the upside. For me, the bigger level, the most significant level, is that value area high. I did buy spot link around this area, so if I am interested in taking profits or hedging myself, it would definitely be the value area high in golden pocket. So as you guys can see, I have a Fibonacci pull from that swing high to the swing low, and that golden pocket is hovering right above the value area high. But also I do have another level there that is significant, which is a yearly level. The yearly level is also in that area, which these levels, these higher time frame levels, are very important. Oftentimes when we go and test these levels, we do tend to get a reaction. So it would be a wise thing for me to look to possibly hedge myself or taking profits in that area. As for levels to the downside, the point of control is still holding. We could be looking at another drop down, perhaps taking this low. But if that is lost, then $7 to $5 link could be possible. Personally, I wouldn't want that, but I wouldn't count that off. The reason being for that, it is an area where we also have a yearly level there as well. So we have the yearly level sitting right around $5, as well as the value area low. So that is something to keep in mind of for what it's worth. But at the moment, my game plan is, just continue monitoring the mid time frame, lower time frame, to see if we can begin reclaiming some of these important levels, breaking market structure. I think right now our biggest resistance is $10, which is this previous area of support around $10 to $12. So that is the area that I am looking into. Perhaps reclaiming that will definitely set us up to a move to perhaps roughly around $18 to $21 link. But at the moment, I am accumulating quite a bit of link in this area, and will definitely accumulate a lot more should we lose this point of control and revisit the $5 range, value area low, as well as the yearly levels there. But one thing I also want to show you guys is a fractal from SoFi. I see a lot of similarities with Link and SoFi in regards to the chart. So the fractal aren't always picture perfect, but you can get some sort of bias by looking at charts from other stocks or cryptos that mimic the pricing of the asset that you're trading. So as you guys can see, SoFi had a very similar structure a few years ago, almost identical. At the moment, it appears that we're at this area of accumulation zone. Another move to the upside to the value area high could lead us to maybe perhaps another drop down to maybe retest the point of control once more, and then perhaps moving upwards to the value area high for a possible break. But that's too far in the future. We won't know that until we're in these levels, and we obviously look at those reactions and setups that we get from that moment. But in that scenario where we revisit the value area high slash golden pocket, it would mirror this zone here, where we could see another drop, and then perhaps another move up. I don't I don't put it. I wouldn't mark it off as far as get another drop, and the reason behind that is because of the levels that we have as resistance in this area could very much warrant a reaction. These levels are strong levels that unless there's significant amount of volume and in delta, then we would usually see a reaction and perhaps a retracement in that area. So, but for now, that is my thought process on Link. Again, we're holding point of control. As long as we hold this point of control and we begin changing market structure on the lower medium time frame, I don't see why we couldn't go back to $18 to $21 Link. Once we're there, then I can definitely assess what I would want to do there. I will definitely realize some profits and perhaps hedge myself for another move down, maybe towards the end of this year. But for now, that's the game plan with Link. None of this is financial advice. I'm just giving you guys my thought process of what I'm seeing and perhaps a good opportunity within this coin, because I do believe that this area that we are in currently is a good spot, to begin accumulating or considering some positions. Again, not financial advice, but if you're bullish on Link, I don't see why you wouldn't be interested in purchasing around this zone. But yeah, thank you guys.